Okay, so on the other talk about, okay, so I have no problem with what this lady is saying only on the surface, you know, and so, it's crazy because majority of the time you see people complaining about a lot of the same thing that they complained about back in the 90s. And it's like, if everybody complaining about the same thing, like, why is there no resolve? And I like fail to believe that, you know, individuals are just not putting the work in because, you know, you see too many individuals so willing and ready and wanting to put the work in. And thinking about the level of when you need to detach from certain individuals, you know, that's why I say don't judge the situation if you don't know fully what's going on, because where you could want to detach from a situation, certain individuals have so many roadblocks. It is hard to detach from those individuals that are like parasitic things, energy, entities that don't want to detach from them. Like, for whatever reason, they feed off of other individuals' confusion, suffering, and, you know, and it's just about nobody, you know, gets immune to that bullshit. No matter what they feed you, it's like, really, it's just a switch of response in you that has been cut off, because self-preservation is a natural response. So if your response has been cut off, it's like, it's a reasoning for that. And so you have to be very careful. Also too, when you entertaining certain individuals, when you're entertaining certain individuals, when you're entertaining certain energies, and, you know, just guard yourself and keep yourself and the individuals that can help you get to that next level and better you as an individual. Keep all of you all guarded. And, you know, it's just, you don't ever want to be in a position where you're closed in to where you can't have that undoubtable growth, where, you know, you just don't want to entrap yourself from the need to, you know, be able to move forward as an individual. You know, it's crazy. No matter how hard you try, you cannot force a lie into being the truth. Even if you try to manipulate, twist, or distort, or tell a half lie, it's still gonna forever be a lie. And, you know, she just speaking straight truth, so I love that. But it's like, people have to realize, you know, life is not a competition. It's not a tug of war, and it's not something to always be war over. Like, sometimes you just need to sit down and realize it's a lot of things. Just because they're heavily active does not mean they service you as an individual. You know, just because it's something that seems familiar or continuous doesn't mean that it's right, you know. And some individuals like to act as though they don't understand. Sometimes it's just good to wait. Like, you don't always have to attach yourself to every situation just because it's moving in that quick pace and everybody wants to be able to have everything at their fingertips. You know, sometimes when you put yourself in a position where you're not supposed to be in too quickly, you end up missing out on something else that was meant for you. You know, it's a reason why so many different individuals have said this over and over, time and time again, because it's very true. Some things just have to be waited on. You can't force everything. That's just reality. And, you know, it's just, a lot of people have to admit that it's a form of self-entrapment when you choose to do things in specific ways. Like I said before, I don't agree. So, you know, nothing but the surface of what this lady is saying is like completely on point, you know. And it's crazy that it has to be said over and over again in this day and age, where you can rehear people going over the problem.
It's obvious that, you know, everything flashy ain't always it. Everything constant is not always it. That's basically the point is, you know, being made here. You know, sometimes there are individuals that seem to be stuck in a repeated cycle of you know, just the same hurdles, and it could be just that one hurdle, and I don't know who made it a trendy thing to overlook those individuals. I don't know who did that, but I mean, it's dumb, because, you know, for anybody on any level, because again, well, I haven't posted it yet, but I will be posting it in my next post. You don't know who individuals could potentially be. You don't know how important their future role is, and you don't know, when you just overlook somebody, you know, any individual based upon the aesthetics of a situation. Sometimes the aesthetics don't, you know, always show the truth of what's really going on. You know, just the outer look appearance. I have met some individuals throughout life who are in some of the most craziest situations, but they are the most creative, talented, sweet, well, you know, certain individuals, you know, don't want to use that word right now, but which is understandable. You know, other individuals want to have their guarded because they so used to people mistreating them. You know, people coming away from the reality of the fact that life is not about the cars. It's not about how big your house is, and even if you let go of the thought of, you know, okay, we do realize that the way the world is set up, you have to get with the times, and, you know, you have to provide for yourself. That is unquestionable. Like, we already know that. So, but just think about a point in existence where, you know, people were still enjoying life without monetary, you know, luxuries, or monetary, no, luxuries was not the right word. Sorry. Monetary, I'm being pulled on very heavily. Monetary, you know, just, you know, money, you know, and they still were able to build. They still were able to tear down what they needed to tear down. They were still able to enjoy each other. They were still able to, you know, fix their problems, clean up. You know, they were able to travel. They were able to, I think I said enjoy each other, you know, and just, you know, but you can really dig into the essence of what life is and what it really is for, and what it's, you know, what everything is all about, you know, everything that you go through. And, you know, sometimes you kind of need to be in that atmosphere of where you can kind of break free of the thought of money. Go to work, you know. Oh, I gotta get, you know, I gotta get this car. Oh, I gotta, you know, or oh, I gotta look a certain way to impress certain individuals, because if I don't, then it'll block me from this, that, and the third. You know, I don't know why people, you know, it was just one individual or one specific group's mind frame, thought processing of, you know, just thought processing, you know, of what they felt